Well, starting off as a single mom, it was a real difficult time. It was a struggle trying to have enough food in my home. So it would take sometimes me to have to go down to a food bank to get some food. And I wasn't really having a lot of income at the time either. And I was going through a lot with my daughter, having to get surgery and everything done. So that was quite a challenge. But, you know, having made it through, it feels actually a bit of a relief. And I found that through a friend of mine, she actually introduced me to this community center. And so for the past while, I've been involved with it. I've been involved with the programs. I even became like a coordinator for one of the programs here, which we're teaching, which is new. And I think it's extremely beneficial to everyone that's, you know, out there struggling. I think there's a lot of benefits to coming here and being able to socialize and have a social life. I felt a lot of the time that I was a single mom that I was trapped at home alone, having to deal with everything on my own and figure out everything in the ways of being able to cope through it. But coming here and feeling this amazing, wonderful experience with others and, you know, even feeling sources of support here, it makes such a big difference. I think it helps to, you know how to budget when it comes down to it. And knowing simple recipes is one easy way to be able to stretch it out a little further. You know, sometimes maybe cut the bill in half, you know, and definitely, you know, maybe 5 years ago, I wouldn't have thought, okay, well, make something and freeze it so you got it there for, you know, next time. You know, just even if you're doing soup broth, freeze it, then you've got it available and you can use it for many things other than just soup. I feel more confident now. I mean, I feel coming here and getting involved with the programs here, that's been extremely helpful to me. You know, it's actually, I feel building more skill and confidence and experience for me personally. And I find that to be a large benefit for me, especially, you know, when I want to create a new resume for a job and having, you know, this experience behind me, you know, as well as other things that I've gotten involved with, such as the Victory Legion, or, you know, even other programs. There's a course that's being offered at the university, at King's University, Liberal Arts 101. Well, I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is, you know, when I went to a food bank, they wouldn't necessarily allow you to choose the items that you wanted. They would have a box already for you and they would give it to you. One thing that I thought of, and, you know, I've known other people to mention too, is that, you know, they should let you have a selection of your own, choose some things of your own, because, you know, a lot of times food would be brought home and I wouldn't use it because I never liked it or I didn't need it. I mean, I would give it to others, but, you know, if they allow you to choose certain items on your own, then you definitely know you'll use those items and they won't go to waste. Yeah, like if they had them maybe separated into departments, such as, you know, cereals in one, breads in another, canned, you know, vegetables in one, or fruits in another, and then allow people to, you know, go and select the beans that they would eat or the cereals that they would definitely eat, or that at least their children would eat, then you know that it would be used. The programs that we have here at the community center, we pretty much get together on Mondays and we make food for some people that come in so that they can have a nice nourished meal for their lunch, which I think is a really good, pretty much a good source of being able to provide for people that, you know, might be really low on income or are struggling themselves. You know, it gives them a chance to be able to come in and enjoy socializing, as well as, you know, have something nourishing for themselves. Well, even with some of the programs, you know, like the basic kitchen that we have, where we're teaching them how to make food for themselves, as well as giving them portions to take home for themselves, I think that's very, you know, good for people as well. And so, yeah, besides just learning, you know, they're going to be more capable of being able to handle going home and knowing how to. I think it's a good way of teaching them the knowledge behind being able to make simple meals. I think it's important that people, feel comfortable enough making their own meals at home so that they can be saving money as well as eating more healthy. After I got involved with, the LIHC, it helped me build more confidence myself. It actually even made me feel more worthy, because that was one thing that I had trouble feeling, is that I was, a worthy citizen. I feel like I'm finally getting the opportunity in life to really build my skill. And that really makes me feel a lot better about myself, because I feel like it will actually help get me somewhere in the future, whether I go to school back and take courses or whatever I choose to do. I will at least have this backing me up.